Hi guys. Um, I had to make another Batman character, which I called Batzarro. Essentially, we can see it as a sort of reverse Batman, and also inspired by the Batzarro, which is more or less the Bizarro version of Batman. So let's get started. Essentially, the reason behind this character is that first I wanted to have a character mentored by the Joker, a low-level character, so that we could do the early missions with it. And also, I wanted a low-level character using munitions because I wanted to properly learn how to use the power. I kind of got the gist of using the power, but essentially I had tried with a character that was already level combat rating, say 60 or 70 something, so it wasn't quite the same. Essentially, you had to learn all the powers as opposed to learning them progressively with a new character. So I thought I'd do that instead. I probably would have figured it out after a while, but the thing is, I don't use that power all that much. So I figured a return to basis would probably be better for it. So essentially, I wanted a new character to properly learn how to use munitions, and also a reverse Batman using dual pistol seemed like a good idea. And that's what Batzarro is essentially. In the comic, he was using dual pistols. And also, I know I had another Batman character, but I essentially I tweaked my other character because it felt I had another Batman character that was using dual pistols and munitions, but it felt wrong to have a Batman that couldn't use stealth somehow. As for the Batzarro, the reverse Batman, it makes perfect sense. Batman is a stealthy character. Batzarro, no stealthy at all. So, anyways, I had started this mission already, but I was interrupted halfway through, so I started again. So this should give us an opportunity to look at the early missions that are specific to being mentored by the Joker. Also, the hard time I had a hard time finding a character that would make sense to be mentored by the Joker. Sure, it doesn't have to make sense. We can make any character we want, and even if it doesn't make sense. But I wanted something that actually did make sense, and I always the Joker is probably the character that I could not imagine anyone wanting to be mentored by him, unless I guess you're nuts, which is perfect for Batzarro because Batzarro is he's crazy. So I thought it was a good match and a good opportunity for that because it I understand the idea of having the Joker being a mentor, but you'd have to be crazy to be mentored by the Joker. Come on, the Joker, you're as likely to be killed by the Joker than by anyone else. And holy crap, is it satisfying to go full auto with dual pistols. I know that some people don't like that. So some people are annoyed when people go full auto, but that's probably people who never did go full auto. It's one of the fun bits of the pistols. For a long time, the pistols were seen as, and I guess they still are, not very powerful. So a lot of people didn't really use dual pistols, but when you do, holy crap, it's so fun to just go full auto and blast everything in front of you. I can understand that if someone that's all they do, sure, it probably can be annoying if they don't use it properly. But there's ways to use it. when it's appropriate, and there's ways where you don't want to use it. Because essentially, when you go full auto, you're pretty guaranteed to pretty much aggro everything that's going to be in the room. So if you start going full auto and start aggroing everything, it may make things a bit tricky for the whole group. But it's I think it's the only weapon that can fire in two directions at once, and holy crap, look at how cool that is. So anyways, I do have a handful of characters using dual pistols, and it's a lot of fun. I guess if you want to have a competitive character, sure, it's probably not the ideal choice, especially the weapon masteries for the pistols. They're pretty challenging to use, I would say. They don't flow as well as some of the other weapon masteries. Like dual wielding has some great weapon masteries that's very smooth and easy to use. Hand blasters, I would say also. Even the shield is fairly easy to use. But I must admit, dual pistols. Also, you already have a lot of combos with dual pistols. So the dual pistol combos plus the weapon mastery combos, that's a lot of combos, and they're not friendly toward each other, so to speak. They don't work very well together. They don't work very smoothly. So I can understand if people find a dual pistol as not the ideal choice. Right there, just doing a few missions with breaking in a new character called Batzarro. Not quite the right spelling, but he's a crazy dude, so I thought that spelling would make some sort of sense. And anyways, the correct spelling obviously was not available. I guess I could have gone with Batzarro of Earth 2 or something like that, but that will do, I suppose. At worst, I'll change the name at some point if I get a better idea. So we got a new belt, so let's equip that. It's gonna be tricky to equip our friend Batzarro the Batgirl cape and the Batwoman cape. Holy crap! The prices went up in the marketplace. I guess everyone's making Batman characters right now, so the demand for those cape has skyrocketed. They're just trying out the new character. So let's go grab our friend the Barrel over here and get ready to fight alongside our friend Lex Luthor.
Brainiac's fodder while Calculated locks onto one of the ship's teleporters.
So now we can just go full auto in every direction, and that will do the trick mostly. And if you notice, I don't really need to turn my camera. I can keep track of pretty much where the enemies are thanks to the minimap. And as you can see, the dual pistols are perfect to fire in multiple directions, well, in two directions at once. Also, the dual pistols are great to detect hidden enemies. When there's invisible enemies, if you go full auto and just spray in the area where you more or less know there's an enemy, they're going to appear. So they won't be able to stay invisible. So it's a great tool for that as well. Like there's the mission where Dr. Psycho goes invisible. The dual pistols are great for that. And also we have our modern Batman, which we didn't collect yet. So let's do that right now. So that's the exobyte data from modern Batman, which we can use later in legend matches. So time to go.
Well, you were capable enough to get out of Brainiac's ship. Good. Welcome to the Tap Room, one of many nightclubs throughout Gotham and Metropolis that function as safe houses for our kind of folk. You can find all kinds of things here. Let's start
So
with
let's sell and repair, and possibly buy a few things. Oh, no. Pressed one time too many. So right now we don't have any pants, and we don't have a mask.
awesome. You can follow
So
instructions.
let's equip those,
These are the vendors. This is the place to repair gear, sell gear, get
and let's go
collectibles.
collect our mail.
Some vendors have special gear you can't get anywhere else, so make friends and earn renown with them to get your hands on their goodies.
And there seems to be a lot of people today. I guess the 50% off sale did attract a lot of players.
You've got your mailboxes, your Hall of Doom teleporter.
So let's go
You can
talk to our
retrieve
friend
your
here,
cruise.
Tony.
Tonight, some new muscle.
Tony.
Tipped off the cops about a big weapon shipment coming in from the Joker. The entire Falcone mob is feeling the heat. Think you can
Yeah, let's go. We probably can take the Booster Gold mission right now. Oh, I guess not.
Firecracker who blew out that Brainiac harvester ship. Yeah, if you feel like setting more of the town on fire, then come on down to Gotham's Burnley waterfront. I've got a little cops and robbers problem that could use your kind of explosive intervention.
Okay, I guess we're good to go.
Welcome. I'm planning a little.
So we're going to stop now. Next time we'll start here exactly, and we'll start doing the early missions in Gotham. The reason I'm stopping now is that essentially I'm going to take a few minutes to transfer my friend Batzarro to the PvP open world. It's a personal preference where I prefer to play in the PvP open world. So essentially, I'm going to go to Ace Chemicals and I'm going to give access to my friend Batzarro to one of my bases, and I'm going to be able to go to the PvP open world right away.
This is Batman to Commissioner
So I
Gordon.
guess that's it for
The
now.
Joker
So I'll see you
uses
guys next
mysterious
time.
new weapons
Bye
meant
bye.
to